Quoi, juste une bière ou quoi? Quelques voyages, je pense, hein? Salut.
Salut, chef.
Offizier! Kommen Sie heran.
Everything's ready.
Right. Okay, it's clear.
Vielleicht einen Cognac? Prost.
C'est bon, hein? Ah, c'est pas incroyable. Maman, qu'est-ce que c'est? Mon passeport. Ah, ça va. Reste ici pour le moment.
Oui, je t'attends.
Hey, get my buddy. Mon passeport, c'est dans ma chambre.
You heard him, pal. Beat it.
Laisse-moi passe. Put that away. Who got him?
Well, he ain't gonna bother nobody.
You got him? You got him. Let's move.
How many?
Combien d'hommes?
Il y avait 4 hommes. Un est arrivé dans une camionnette bleue. Puis il y avait 3 qui sont venus du bateau.
Oui.
Les 2 qui ont tiré sur Dupré et puis un troisième, un barbu.
Right, there were 4 men. 3 of them came off the boat. One of them arrived in a blue van. 2 of the men who came off the boat shot the man on the gurney, and the third man had a beard.
Beard. And thank him for his cooperation. Tell him he's got to go downtown with a police officer and make a statement.
Merci beaucoup,
Merci.
monsieur. Un agent va vous accompagner au bureau. Allez.
Merci.
Merci beaucoup.
A German captain and a French crew on a ship that sailed out of Martinique. Sounds romantic, doesn't it? But what's the rest of the story? This ship docked here with a cargo that wasn't on the manifest. And romance was left in some faraway port.
What you got?
Hi, this is the captain of the ship. He says he was on board when he heard the shots. And that was a dead member of his crew, seaman.
And apparently the men who shot this man were from your boat, Captain.
They were sailors on my ship.
Well, we're not sure about that yet, but the witness, Mr. Valois, says they've never seen them before.
If they are not on the crew, then that's not possible that they came from my ship.
Well, we're trying to figure it out. We'd appreciate if you get your records together and Detective Jambone take you downtown to make a statement, right?
I will cooperate in any way possible with the local authorities.
Okay.
See you later.
Peterson, I want to make sure you get the customs manifest from this boat. We'll check everything out that we got.
Le nez était plutôt court, un petit nez, et les yeux très proches.
His eyes are closer in together. Closer together, yeah.
What did you do when you heard these shots?
I ran to the dock.
What did you see?
Just Baba, in hiding. And then he took me to the body of Dupree.
Who else was on board?
I don't
Guy
understand.
with a beard? Late 40s?
Did Valva tell you this?
It's a very simple question, Captain. Was there a man in one of the cabins?
There was no passenger aboard. Why would he tell you this? You may examine the manifest, if you wish. As you can see, custom cleared my ship. These are the cargo manifests, and this is the crew list. There was no passenger aboard, as you see for yourself.
When do you plan on shipping out again, Captain?
Tomorrow evening.
Well, with all due respect, I think you should get in touch with the owners, because until we find out who killed Dupree, this ship isn't going anywhere.
You have no right to do this. It is quite illegal without a court order.
So's murder. We'll have the court order. You want to wait outside? We might want to ask you a few more questions. You getting anything?
Back up. He says that Dupree had a wife and 3 children in Haiti. He's saving up money to bring them here.
Right over there. All right, keep on it, Catherine.
Look, that's all I know.
He'll be right there.
Yeah,
okay?
we're just going to have to wait until we know more, that's all. What can I say?
Frank.
Look, I'll have to get back to you. Yeah, okay. Bye-bye.
Half of them are downstairs already. The rest of the board will be here in a couple of minutes.
Well, let them wait.
They're wondering why they've been called, Frank. They're wondering what's going to happen now that Geist is dead. We better have some answers.
Well, don't we have the answers, Larry? You always tell me we do.
Of course we have the answers. Don't we, Larry? Come on. I think we should go down and talk to them now. Come on.
Let's not kid ourselves, Frank. Geist is dead. I don't know who killed him, and I don't care. All I know is it's a whole new ballgame.
I'm sorry, gentlemen. Victor left me in charge of this company. His death doesn't change anything.
Cards on the table, Frank. For 3 years, we've been getting our cut for cleaning Victor Geist's money. Now, Geist's still around. As far as I'm concerned...
As far as we're all concerned, nothing has changed.
Hell, I'm running a laundromat. Now I see in the papers the guy with the ticketing isn't coming for his shirts. Why the hell should we give it all to you?
I'll tell you why, gentlemen. Because my husband is president of Streeter Limited. And Victor left control of this entire conglomerate in the name of Streeter Limited.
Just on paper, honey.
Yes, well, unless we keep the same arrangement you had with Victor, my husband is prepared to dump all stock and holdings of this company on the open market. Then see what your companies are worth. That's just paper. Think about it, gentlemen. Maybe we should meet again tomorrow night.
Yeah. I'll be there in half an hour. I won't be long. You'll be here when I get back?
Yeah, we'll be here.
You, handled them very well.
Did go well, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Of course we can get a search warrant for a ship, Kevin. I'm just not sure we have grounds in this case.
Well, the gunman came from the ship.
That is my point. If the man had been shot on the ship...
All right, all right. You are telling me that we can't get warrants.
No, I'm telling you that it won't be easy.
Thank you.
All right, Captain, you are free to go. If we have any further questions, we'll get in touch with you.
Yes, of course.
Colby, Carson. Hurry up, you missed the train. It's him.
How do I know you're the right guys?
We called you, didn't we? Now, there better be 10 grand in there. Or they ain't gonna be too happy.
It's here.
Let's take a look, buddy.
It's all there. 10,000. It's the final payment. You can tell them they did a good job.
Yeah. They did, didn't they? Blew that fancy yacht right out of the water.
It's too bad I wasn't on it when it blew up. They were.
Victor.
20,000 to kill me, Larry? You ought to know better. You want to tackle Victor Geist. Shouldn't look for bargains.
Victor, it wasn't.
Your idea? I know it wasn't your idea. It was Streeter's, wasn't it?
Listen, Victor,
Hey,
it was...
I understand. I understand about loyalty. I was out of the country. People forget. But I'm back now.
And you can count on me, Victor. You know you can.
Of course. Oh, God.
No, Victor. Please. Please, Victor.
Ease up. I'm not gonna kill you. He is.
I'll have one of those, too. What did the police have to say?
Police have questions, of course.
Who are they talking to?
Just to me.
And you don't have any answers, do you, Captain? Maybe you don't hear too good. I said you don't have any answers, do you, Captain?
You're not asking a man like me a question like that.
No offense, Captain. Just trying to keep all the little pieces in line. As long as you're absolutely sure the cops know nothing about a certain passenger. Do you understand me, Captain? See you around. Look after them.
He's yours, take him.
I'll stick with the captain, you take him.
Look, I don't have thick, cold weather blood like you vanilla brother, so he's yours.
make yet.
No, negative, it's a rental. Hold it, he's turning right on Hamilton.
Coming up behind you.
10-4.
Yeah, I'm passing him now. All right, he seems to be stopping here. Carson, why don't you go back and see if Colby needs any help with the captain?
10-4. Have fun with him.
Cops. What the hell's he waiting for? Damn it, they've seen us. Carson, he left again. See if you can catch him.
I'm 4 blocks away, Kevin.
Maybe he'll get lucky. I gotta check this out. All right.
The back way. You stay close to me.
It's the van. It fits the description. Calling up. They're coming down.
Police, stop right there!
All right. I'm gonna ask you the same thing. You get the plates in that thing? Nah, I called in anyway. Come on. 10:30, blue van heading south on 6th Street. 2 occupants, both on. He's gone. Let's see if they left any souvenirs. How's this for a souvenir? Great. Just great. Get a 1209. We lost him, Kevin. Sorry. All right.
Look, Geist, we haven't even got that jerk's body out of there yet. How long do you think it's going to take the cops to piece this thing together?
I don't need long. I just want what I came for.
What you came for, Mr. Geist, is getting tougher and tougher to get.
You just worry about getting me straight, or I'll take care of the rest. You gonna do this for me, or aren't you?
If they so much as suspect you're in this country, you're going to pull cops out of retirement just to throw you in the slammer.
You know what I want, Calder? Don't complicate things for me. I don't like complications.
And we just got to knock off this streeter?
Knock him off? I could have done that. I want him alive. Now I know I can count on you.
Try putting a beard on this guy, a little like Carson's. Frankie.
Larry Jacobs. Why does that ring a bell?
He was a lawyer and an accountant. Traveled some pretty fast circles.
Well, give me one of the circles.
This guy's a sleaze from way back. A couple of stock fraud things, a couple of jury tampering charges. Never indicted, never convicted.
Wait a minute. You're missing the best part. Here it is, sure. He was the guy that was mixed up with Victor Geist.
Victor Geist. Good memory.
You don't forget a guy like Victor Geist. God, he had moves. Swindled people out of about $30 million. Smooth. Incredibly smooth.
He could talk anybody into anything, Frankie. Excuse me. And when he couldn't talk him into it, he scared him into it. Spent months putting that case together. Federal agents, revenue agents, security investigators.
And he beat it?
The hell he did.
Must have been a leak somewhere.
Just before all the indictments came out, he took off out of the country. Never could tie the Jacobs guy into it.
Isn't he the guy who got blown up in his yacht last week?
Yeah, in Martinique, papers were full of it.
And all that money's still floating out there somewhere. $30 million.
At least. The newspapers say the engine blew up. But how the hell do we know how they investigate those things down there? It could have been a hit.
It's enough money to make killing a lot of people worth it. What do you think? It's tied in?
Yeah, it's tied in. Thanks.
To the people who killed Geist?
With Geist.
What do you think, Frank? Is that the man who took a shot at you? Yeah, that's the guy.
Vous êtes sûr?
Oui, j'en suis certain.
It's him.
Victor Geist. It's gonna be nice to nail his hat against the wall.
Sure gets around pretty well for a guy who died in a yacht explosion.
J'ai dit quelque chose que je devais pas, ou quoi? Non, pas du tout, Monsieur Valois. Bah alors je peux m'en aller, hein.
Can he go?
Yeah, we'll keep a police officer with him just to be sure nothing happens. Tell him that.
Nous allons envoyer un policier avec vous pour votre sécurité. C'est juste une précaution.
Ok, d'accord.
Thanks very much. Colby, you want to provide a little protection for Mr. Valois?
As good as done. Come on, Miss Valois. Il n'y a pas de quoi s'inquiéter parce que vous avec moi, Detective Burns. Come on, baby, you with me. Let's go.
Mon Dieu, on aura tout vu.
We really hit the jackpot tonight. Take a look at this. The dead guy with the Uzi is a character named Peter Davis. Interpol's got a file on him. It'd take a truck to bring over here.
Charming guy.
Yeah, it takes all kinds. Apparently, about a year ago, he started hanging around with these
Wait
two
a minute,
guys.
let me see that. That's the guy who met the captain in the bar.
I want that captain brought in here forthwith. Those two guys, they're Geist men. Apparently, they never leave his side.
A couple of ugly-looking bodyguards.
Hitmen, or whatever the occasion calls for.
I wonder who's next on the list.
Start with a guy named Frank Streeter. He used to be an actor.
An actor? What's the connection?
Well, Geist bankrolled a film he was in once. Security Commission's been after this guy for 3 years now. He is president and chairman of the board of Streeter Limited, a company which just happened on the scene shortly after Geist disappeared.
Okay, we'll check it out.
Check this out, too. Streeter's lawyer, our late friend, Mr. Jacobs, who may or may not have been his silent partner.
You should ask about a raise.
I'm going for captain.
Second. Mr. Streeter? Thank you. 22. Mr. Streeter? I'm Detective O'Brien. This is Detective Jambone. Hi. Come in, gentlemen.
Thank you.
This is about Larry Jacobs, isn't it?
That's right, it is.
How was he killed?
He was shot at very close range.
You always work these hours?
I'm not a secretary, Detective.
Oh, sorry, gentlemen. This is my wife, Lee. She's vice president of the company.
We'd appreciate any help you can give us.
Anyone who might have wanted him dead?
Was he in any kind of trouble? Do you owe money?
Larry worked very closely with us. We would have known if he had any trouble like that.
He must have had some enemies. People you had business problems with?
No.
Look, he's dead, Mrs. Streeter. I can't believe everybody loved him.
Well, I'm sure you're right, officer, but this is also crazy.
What about Victor Geist?
Geist? What could Geist possibly have to do with this? He's dead.
We have reason to believe he's alive and in the city. You all right, Mrs. Streeter?
Of course. And you think that Geist might be involved in Larry's murder?
We're looking into it, yeah.
No, you must be mistaken. I mean, if Victor were alive, he'd
have gotten in touch with you?
Listen, Detective O'Brien. I know what people were saying. Now, 5 years ago when Geist ran... Whatever it was, there was all that talk that Larry Jacobs was involved.
And you don't believe it?
He was a very dear friend. Now, if he had any association with Victor Geist, it was before we knew him.
All right, thanks very much. Sorry to bother you.
Oh, excuse me, Detective O'Brien. Look, if Victor were alive, why wouldn't everyone know it? I mean, he's not exactly the type to play dead.
I don't think he's playing anything, Mr. Streeter. Mrs. Streeter.
They hardly knew him. Jacobs hardly knew him. You buy any of that?
Amnesia is very contagious.
I wonder what it'll take to get their memory back.
I'll let them think about it for a little while. When they get scared enough, they'll open up like clams.
Clams?
Yeah, steamed clams.
If Victor's alive, why haven't we heard from him?
What if we have, Frank?
What? What, you mean Larry? Oh, come on. Why would Victor kill Larry?
You're right, Frank. You'd have no reason to. Of course, Victor's dead.
Martinique. No, I don't have the area code for Martinique. Don't you have a book you can look that up in? Okay. Good. Now I'd like the Le Journal du Matin. What do you mean it's unlisted? It's a newspaper, for God's sake. They don't have an unlisted telephone number.
This better not be going on my bill.
I haven't got anybody yet. Journal. J-O-U-R. Yeah. Journal du Matin. Yeah, would you ring that for me, operator? I charge it to the paper. Oh, hello. Hello. Look, could you give me a city desk? Charles Perry, please.
Working press.
What do you mean he's gone away from his desk? Can't you pay? Hello. Hello.
Well, what can I get you?
Coffee, I'll get him. Coffee. Tommy, you want anything? No.
What was the connection between Victor Geist and Frank Streeter?
Whatever happened to hello?
Hello? What was the connection between Victor Geist and Frank Streeter?
What is it? I spent 6 hours going through clippings this high, talking to fundamentally illiterate telephone operators, calling in all my markers, putting it all together so I could hand it over to you and you could blow my whole damn story? Is that what you're asking?
That's not exactly.
Yeah, that's what we're asking.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Quid pro quo? I get first crack at whatever you guys develop?
Deal.
Okay.
Who's first?
Oh, go ahead.
All right. How's this for openers? Victor Geist is alive.
What? He's dead.
Well, other people are dead. Victor Geist is not one of them. So a famous financier who's supposed to be dead is alive. Sounds like a pretty good story to me.
It's okay.
Okay, good. What's all this stuff you've been gathering 6 hours with the news clippings or whatever?
Nothing.
Nothing?
You son of... I know some guy on a newspaper, Martinique. I'm trying to get through to him.
Yeah, on my phone.
I told you, I charged it to the paper.
Yeah, like the time when you were doing that story on illegal aliens from Hong Kong. All right, tell me the truth, Kevin. Is Victor Geist actually alive?
What are you so excited about?
I'm not excited. Well, maybe I'm just a little. God, I always thought of him as a pirate on the high seas, defying the law out there on his yacht, you know?
Look, there's big crooks and there's little crooks. He's a big crook. What's the difference?
Oh, I'll tell you the difference. Frankie, you ever heard anything called style?
You on something? I mean, this doesn't even sound like you.
Ah, she's right. The man had style.
Style? He was a criminal.
Just a minute. That's what pirates are. I mean, that doesn't mean that they're not interesting. Your partner here doesn't have much of a romantic streak, Kevin.
I guess I don't either. He's a criminal.
Made damn good copy, though.
Sure he did, for years and years. All those little paparazzis rowing out there in their boats to take pictures of him in the middle of the night with God knows who.
And that makes him a hero?
She didn't say hero.
A celebrity hero, they're the same thing these days.
You two are both so caught up in catching him. This guy lived the perfect playboy life. Out there in the middle of the ocean, defying the law, and no one could touch him. Now, I think that image is just a little bit romantic, don't you?
Well, you can enjoy the image if you want to. I have to deal with reality. I don't have time for images.
Oh, really?
Sure. You think I'm hung up on this image thing? Are you kidding me?
Come on, Kevin, admit it. When you make this arrest,
A collar.
collar, aren't you going to be just a little teeny bit disappointed if it isn't Victor Geist? Huh?
It doesn't change anything. He is a criminal. I will pick you up when you close.
See you guys later.
Leave those two?
Dangerous people.
There ought to be a law.
Can you believe those two?
No imagination. Can I use your phone?
No.
Can I use your bathroom? Can I use the phone in your bathroom?
They're up there all right. No problem. Just a couple guys in the lobby.
Let me see.
Now, the whole floor is theirs. This is his office here, and hers is there.
Very good. I can't wait to see Frank and his lovely wife again.
Don't move. Over there. Open the door. The closet door.
I don't have much time, Captain, so I'm going to ask you a few questions once. And if I don't get straight answers, you're going to be in it with those killers up to your neck.
I object to your tone, detective.
You can object all you want, and when you're finished, you can explain to your client what he's up for. 1, harboring a fugitive. 2, aiding and abetting. 3, conspiracy to commit murder.
That is preposterous.
Explain it to him.
Herr Kapitän, ich muss sicher sein, dass Sie mit nichts zurückhalten. Sind Sie bereit, alle Fragen zu beantworten?
Selbstverständlich.
My client wishes to cooperate fully with the authorities in this unfortunate matter.
Thank you. Start cooperating, Captain.
It is true. There were 3 men on my ship. They gave me no choice, sir. They threatened to kill me if I said anything.
Save the please, Captain. I want to know why they were there.
I am just the captain of the ship. They don't tell me the plans.
All right, let's go. I've had enough of this crap. Let's go!
Herr Kapitän, ich muss Sie warnen. Ich kenne die Gesetze des Landes. Ich
verstehe. The one with the beard. He's Geist. Many think he's dead.
We already know that part, Captain. Why did he fake getting blown up? Faked it, you know, staged it. He had his yacht blown up so people would think he was out of the picture.
No. You don't understand. Oh, his boat. It blows up. Out of the water. No fake. 2 men came to Martinique to kill Mr. Geist. Hired killers.
What?
He told me the story himself, Geist. To frighten me, you understand? The 2 men were hired to explode his boat. And when it exploded, they were on the boat. Geist is in Martinique, planning to kill the one who hired them. Yes? Yes?
Was it Jacobs? Streeter. Was it Streeter? Jim, where's Captain? In there. While he's asking questions, I got the answer. Colby, you want to get in there, get a statement from the captain?
Hi, guys. Listen, I talked to my man in Martinique. He says that the whole key is tied to Streeter, yeah?
Your hunch is right, Jim.
his hunch.
Yeah, what I can't figure out is why these guys are at war all of a sudden, especially after 3 years of a smooth operation.
Oh, I got something on that, too. See the explosion on Geist's yacht? Well, that was a hit.
That missed? The guys that got blown up were the hitmen?
Did I leave something out?
Why, Geist is here.
Well, he's here because he wants to get the guy who ordered the hit.
You're quick. You were very quick.
What's up?
Tommy solved the whole case.
The whole case?
The whole case.
Amazing.
You know, you could get a big prize for this, Tommy. Big prize, baby.
Nobody appreciates good journalism.
I'm going home.
I'm gonna stick around for a while. You gonna wait up for me?
Hey, what the hell's going on here? What do you think you're doing? What do you want? Leave!
I don't die that easy, Streeter.
What the hell are they doing here? I guess we're gonna find out.
Marcello, what's up? Break and enter. Somebody must have scared him away.
I don't like it. Come on.
All right, thanks. You stay down here.
Look at this.
What happened?
Some men tried to break in here. Apparently they were interrupted. By the time I got here, they were gone.
I think we've listened to enough of this crap, Streeter.
Look, I don't know who you guys think you're talking to.
Mr. Streeter, there are bodies falling like flies. Now, you're not making any sense. You can give me some straight answers now or downtown. Take your pick.
I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'll bet you don't. Let's go.
We already know about your connection with Geist. Why don't you be easy on yourself?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You worked for him, didn't you?
I'm not working for anyone. Geist is dead.
Streeter, it won't wash. The men you sent to kill him are dead.
That's insane. Why would I want to kill Victor?
You tell us.
I'm not saying anything till my lawyer gets here.
Your lawyer's dead, wise guy. And you're gonna end up in a slab next to him unless you smarten up.
Personally, I don't think it much of a laugh to be brought out in the middle of the night for nothing.
It's not exactly for nothing. Gentlemen, be seated. Frank Streeter has given up this chair permanently. Any of you want to try it? Well then, gentlemen, it's business as usual.
Streeter, when are you gonna figure it out? You're not getting out of here till you give us some answers.
What, do you got, a date?
I'll give you your answers.
All right.
I couldn't say anything before when he was there.
Are you talking about Geist?
Yeah, at my office. I had a stall there. His men are holding my wife.
What?
They got my wife. They'll kill her if I don't do what he wants.
What does he want?
He had to meet with them, the board, and let them know he was back alive. I gotta get some papers and sign them. When Geist gets those papers, he'll let her go.
Where's he holding her?
Oh, please. If they see you anywhere near there, they're gonna kill her. Let me get her out of there. Then you can do whatever you want with me.
Streeter, I want to know where.
Come on.
5th and Hamilton. They'll give me directions from there.
Thank you. Frankie, try this on. Let's go. Come on.
north on Hamilton.
Stay with him. We're right behind you.
Come on, guys. Come on. Where the hell are you?
Get up! Get out!
How far do you think you'll get?
Bad mistake. I got nothing to lose.
Your life, guys. Tell them to drop their guns.
We all have our visions of pirates and rogues, and Victor Geist was the last of the breed. But somehow his story doesn't sound like the old stories. Maybe because truth isn't fiction, because his loot was plain old dollars instead of rubies and pearls, because he shot real bullets. into real people.
Give me the other hand, Mr. Geist.
Victor, you have to believe me. I didn't hire anyone to kill you. I couldn't do something like that.
Of course you could. You ain't got the parts to. Why do you think I hired you for the job in the first place? Too bad you had to marry a lady with such big eyes.